Hello everybody, my name is Sweat. Well, today I'm going to be talking about educations. Okay? Well, let's start with me. Okay? So first, by the ways, we should find out the values of learnings and education too. Yes. If you don't have education, you don't know anything. And if you don't know it, you can't have a test. And if you can't have a test, you can't have uh, you can't go to college and you can't have a degree, and it's going to be the worst time of your life. So values of education is really important. Like, look, if we don't have education, then we can't have anything. I bet all of you guys now in the world are all having a great education. Like, if maybe you just study at school, while that other person also studies at lessons offline. But you all have a kind of education, except for kids in that environments that can't go to school. Like, they don't have a school to go to. In those places, those kids can't do anything while just staying at home. Well, having education right now was a value to you. Don't miss it. While learning, you don't just listen to them. Like, after listening, when you go home, you can find out more. You could research about education. You can research about the topic that you've studied today. You can research about what have you learned for today. And also, you could find out more about science. Science always good. Like, if you're becoming a teacher, you could teach that science. I don't know. Next, education. The fastest way of education, and also the way that every kid in the world is using right now, is school. They go to a school that will teach them new skills. And after education, you probably graduate. If you don't graduate, then it's going to be awful to them. Yeah, you don't want to fail on your education way. Okay? Next, learning inside our country. We're not just learning our own language, we're also learning English. Because English was a worldwide kind of language. Well, they teaches us English. Yeah. Okay? And next, while going to school, you can have more motivation or motivation. Yeah. Your friends could motivate you or motivate you. Your teachers can too. Next, you could have lessons. Like, you don't study all the thing in just one time. You have lessons, studies, and you have ways and have a path of education. Not just studying anything that you have short about. Okay? And education also affects your career. If you are a big studying person, then you probably have more more keys to works that you need to do. And if you have more education, then going to a college to get a degree would be something that's really easy to you. Yeah. Studying them doesn't just mean that you study the ones like math and science. No, you study arts. You study talents that you want to know. Like you could sometimes study art to discover about your skill of drawing and painting too. You could also study about music to find out more about the music inside your country and know more about your skill of singing. Or if you're having IT, you're going to have more information about how to use computers and how to use devices. Okay, or sometimes in PA, you could also practice to exercise. Yeah, you don't just want to sit on your chair and work all day. That's gonna be really boring. And it's not good for your health too. Well, now I'm going to give you couple seconds for you to talk about ways of your education. Okay? Time, set, go. Okay, I'm here. Well, education was something that's really necessary for you and also is something that is really valuable.